Hi everyone, Islamic greetings of peace to everyone. Assalamu alaikum. For those of you who don't know, I am Memoona Ghani. I'm also a speaker with IRG, Islamic Resource Group. The month of Ramadan, this fasting month, brings in a very different kind of sense of community, unity, and a spiritual high which Muslims don't get to experience in other months. Um, Anyhow, this year, the Ramadan celebrations are going to be a little bit different because of COVID-19 and the resulting self-isolation that we are practicing. Nevertheless, Muslims are excited about Ramadan and anxiously waiting. However, that is a topic for a different day. Today we are going to talk about what is it like to fast for 30 days and work as a full-time employee. This question does not have one answer because a person like myself who is working in the IT field in an office setting during the daytime hours, my experience during the month of Ramadan while working full-time will be different from a person who is fasting and is probably a teacher or maybe a medical professional or could be a construction worker. For a person like myself who works as a business analyst during the daytime hours, for the routine and the experience during month of Ramadan does not change that much and is not that different from other regular days. Because we go to the work at the same time. We do have the meetings as usual. We have to deliver our projects. We have to finish our projects and deliver them on their due dates. So work goes on. There's nothing different as far as the work goes. The added part is like how much effort as a person we have to put in because of the lack of food and water and sometimes sleep also. Sometimes, like many other Muslims, I also tend to use the night time to pray extended prayers, extra prayers, which probably we do not get to do in any other months out of Ramadan. That means if we are spending long hours during the night prayer, that will give us a very short window to sleep, and that can lead to sleep deprivation. For the first few days of the Ramadan, the lack of food and water and maybe sleep deprivation is kind of challenging, and one has to put a lot of effort to fight that particular situation. But the body gets used to it with time, and it becomes a kind of routine. Uh, as far as the personal strength and effort goes, that is very manageable for many of the people who work as a full-time employee. Sometimes the challenges are not due to our own personal strength and physical challenges during the month of Ramadan. Sometimes it could be how people are acting around us during the month of Ramadan. There are times when teams, they have their team lunches or celebrations around their project go live dates, or when their projects have succeeded. There could be some kind of celebrations around that, and often these kind of celebrations revolve around food. And these celebrations happen during the time when Muslims are probably fasting. At these times, your Muslim team members could feel left out because they might have been a very important part of the project and they don't get to celebrate with you because it is all food based and water based, and they can't eat and drink water during those hours. So how can a team or an employer make some kind of accommodations to support their Muslim employees or team members? Is maybe for these kind of team get-togethers, they could be pushed towards the later time in the day when Muslims break their fast. And then that way the team can also experience or be part of that fasting experience that Muslims are having. Or if that is not possible, maybe push the team gatherings and lunches or celebrations towards a later date, which is after the month of Ramadan. Another challenge which Muslims might experience is sleep deprivation, because they are spending more time in the night praying, and they have very less time to sleep during the night. So what the teams and employers can do as to accommodate and support their Muslim employees is to maybe give them a flexible schedule. I have known from my friends that their teams have allowed them to probably come a little bit later during the day for a few of the Ramadan days, maybe come at 10 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. That will give them some time to sleep in and relax and come energized. And then obviously they are going to add and spend extra hours during the day to complete their work